Is there a science for getting rich? Like, is there a plan that you follow and scientifically proven that you will get rich? And then with rich, I'm not talking about philosophical riches, like literally money. Well, I'm not 100% sure, but this book talks about it. It's written, I don't know if you can see it, it's like a special cover. So, The Science of Getting Rich from Wallace D. Wattles. So, why that book? Because, let me take this here. Why that book? Because it's also interesting if you look into personal development. This book is a little bit more. It's so the first book that we covered was Think and Grow Rich from Napoleon Hill. This book is on how easy it is to read. It's not that easy. However, it's straight to the point. It's more straight to the point than Think and Grow Rich. So this book you can find a PDF online. You can find it on Amazon. It's easy to find. It's probably in like the personal development because it's an old book. And so how does it work? What does it teach you? I'm not going to spoil you, but it gives you an idea that, well, it gives you the understanding that at the end of the day, all there is energy. It's not written that way in the book, but that's basically it. Everything there is just energy. And depending on the frequency that it vibrates on, it takes a certain aspect. And each individual vibrates at a certain frequency because of his education, or because he consciously chooses to feel a certain way, or because of his environment. If you have a tiger attacking you, you will have a different feeling. So you will vibrate at a different frequency than when you are peacefully eating an apple. Okay, and in this, it basically explain you a few concepts, like having the advancing thoughts, feeling more than filling more than where you are now. So basically, if you're doing a work, if, for example, you work at at McDonald's and you want to climb up the ladder, one of the things that you have to do is doing more of the work that is waited for you, that you are responsible of. It's an important part. You have to be able to give everything you can, not like in like giving your energy and having nothing left for you. No, you just release energy because energy is infinite. I mean, there is a lot of energy. I don't know if it's literally infinite, but it looks like there is a lot. And so that's the first thing, like the energy thing, that it gives you a perspective that is easier to understand things in the world. When you look at things, we're quick to judge and say, oh, this is good or this is bad. It's just energy. And depending on how you look at the situation, it might be good or bad. If we look at a serious matter like right now, the war in Ukraine against Russia, we look at this and we judge it's bad. It's super bad. People are dying. How can you possibly say it's good? But if you wait a little bit, then we might realize that because of this war and all those horrible things happen, we ended up in a way better place than we were before the war. So, it's a question of perspective. Of course, if you look, the actor of Mr. Bean said this, if you look at the close-up, it's a drama. And if you look at the long shot, it's comedy. Because if you take a step back, it automatically becomes funnier. And in this book, they talk a lot about gratitude. And I cannot guarantee you that this book works. What I can tell you is that for my part, it's starting to work and it's on its way. And I'm following principles in those books. And I'm seeing things change business-wise, So the moment I'll do $1 million euros or dollars, it doesn't matter, then I'll be able to say, okay, this book works, because I'm only implying, the simple method of emotional discipline and already being who I want to be, in order for me to attract. And I don't think about any actions I have to do. All I take care is how I feel inside, and that's the most important thing. And I only do this way So, you know, I don't try to do another method because then I'm not sure which method it was to, you know, to make me achieve my goal. So I'm only following this method to make sure that I'm not biased in my experience. So yeah, that was the book Think and Grow Rich. No, The Science of Getting Rich from Wallace D. Wattles. And it's a great book. I would recommend you to read it a bit more than Think and Grow Rich. I would recommend you to read Think and Grow Rich 1, 2, 3 times max. And then Think and Grow Rich, I would recommend you to read it maybe 10 times, 15 times. You know, I'm taking on a long period of time here. You don't have to read it 15 times in a row. But, you know, go back at it sometimes and read it. It's a nice read. In the beginning, it's a bit difficult because of the words he uses and stuff. And, you know, there might be some things in the book that are, you know, a bit crazy and that might not work, or like a bit, you know, counterproductive. But in general, it's a really good book with really great information. So thank you very much, and see you in the next video. If you have any questions, put it in the comment, like and subscribe, you know. All right, bye bye guys, see you soon.